We're Ethan and Terry. Thanks for joining us as we continue our challenge to ski 6 resorts for the entire winter season for just €400 with the Haute Maurienne Vanoise annual ski pass. This week we're heading to Valfréjus. Opened in 1983, Valfréjus is one of France's youngest ski resorts, and it is here where, unbeknownst to us, we will receive life-changing news. There are 2 spots for overnight parking in Valfréjus. The first is right at the entrance to the village, and it has nice mountain views and is close to several bars and restaurants. The downside to this, of course, is it can be a bit noisy. The second parking area for motorhomes is at the far end of the village. Several flat parking areas are nestled in amongst the pine trees, and this end of town is much quieter. As it's getting close to lunchtime, and we'd like to get some runs in before the end of the day, we've opted for the first car park. After getting settled in, we rustle up a quick lunch and enjoy a bite to eat in the sunshine before heading off to the slopes. With a definite 1980s vibe, Valfréjus may lack some of the charm of the older resorts, but its modern layout makes everything easily accessible. There are plenty of shops, bars and restaurants to enjoy. And the pleasant little Front de Neige is a real sun trap and a great place to indulge in a spot of people watching with an ice-cold beer. Looking at the piste map, with just 23 runs served by 10 lifts, you could be forgiven for thinking that Valfréjus is a small resort. However, once you exit the gondola onto the Arondaz Plateau, to see the 28 hectares of terrain spread out before you, with its almost 1,200 meters of vertical drop, you begin to understand why this is one of the hidden gems of Haute Maurienne. From the top of the Punta Bagna lift, at almost 3,000 meters, a variety of chutes and huge powder bowls on both sides of the peak provide awesome free-ride skiing and boarding possibilities. Valfréjus is known as the birthplace of speed riding, a combination of skiing and paragliding. A small wing allows free skiers to alternate between the snowy terrain and the sky. It's an amazing sport to watch, and the colourful kites fill the sky. After making a couple of runs, we head to a terrace bar to enjoy a cold beer and watch the colourful kites race down the mountain.
Oui, bonsoir. Oui, c'est moi. Demain?
Last night, we received a phone call from Ethan's gastroenterologist. For a couple of weeks now, Ethan has been having some stomach issues, and he's found it hard to swallow. We suspected he may have a hernia, and we've been back and forth to the hospital in Chambéry for various tests. The last test he had was an endoscopy, and we've been awaiting this phone call to get the results of that test. When the doctor called last night, she asked us to come in and see her as soon as possible. Of course, this has left us feeling really anxious. Why does she need to see us immediately? And why face to face? We get to Chambéry as quickly as we can.
Drive to that back parking lot.
We head back towards the mountains, only this time it's not to a ski resort, but to our little mountain home. The journey is made in silence as we both grapple with the gravity of the news we have just received. As we see the lights of the village ahead of us, we understand that life will be different for us now. How, we are uncertain. But one thing is for sure. This chapter of our lives is closed. And a new one is about to begin. We hope you'll stay with us as we find out what that might look like.